What is going on, guys? Adamito Gaming here, back with another video. In today's video, we are going to be using arguably one of the best decks, in my opinion, of the new season, and it really involves the Mortar and Goblin Drill. So first, I'd like to show a game that I just had a few minutes ago, just to really highlight what the main purpose of this deck is, and then we can go ahead and get into a few live games. So here we go, we're going to go ahead and watch this replay. So here we're playing against arguably one of the best bait decks in the game, and I personally think, like, while bait decks are good, they're pretty annoying to go against. So I was thinking, what's some sort of deck that can counter most decks in the game? So here we're going to go ahead and play Mighty Miner in a Mortar, and he's going to go ahead and play guards, which I was expecting, so I go ahead and use my ability and kill all those guards right away. So Mortar's going to get a good lock on tower. He's going to play his princess. I'm going to play my princess in hopes that it will kill his. And of course, it will take it out. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit just because it's a little bit slower until the end. He's going to play his Valkyrie. Sadly, my Spear Goblins are not going to do the best job kiting it, and they're going to ignore it. And they're going to go to the other side. But my Dark Goblin, luckily, is able to clean it up. He's going to log, so here we're at a pretty good elixir advantage, and I knew this. So I was going to go ahead and set up in the back with a Mortar and Mighty Miner. Not the back, but the front. He's going to play an Inferno, which is a great counter for my push. Another E-Spirit to counter my Mighty Miner. And overall, we're in the damage lead, but I do know that he does have Rocket and Goblin Barrel, so I need to be very careful. And just try and outcycle his Valkyrie, because Valkyrie is the biggest counter for the Goblin Drill, in my opinion, because I've been using it for a few seasons, and I've ended up mastering it. So here's where I want to slow it down to really highlight the gameplay. So he's going to go ahead and play his Valkyrie here, and I'm going to set up the Mortar. And what I found with this deck is that many people, they use the Mortar counters on your Goblin Drill. So I'm going to go ahead and notice this, and it's really going to capitalize later on in this game. So he's going to end up logging my Goblin Drill, or Dark Goblin, sorry about that, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and set up another Mortar push, and his Inferno is not going to be in range, which was a huge misplay on his end. I'm going to play a Mighty Miner to go ahead and keep my Mortar alive as long as I can. He's going to rocket. All my stuff's going to die, but I have a great elixir lead here. So I'm going to go Mortar, Goblin Drill, expecting the Valkyrie. And because he had to play his Valkyrie in a certain way last time, I knew he was going to have to play it differently unless my Mortar was going to be on tower. And that's going to be GG. I'm just going to go ahead and set a rocket, and he's going to hit us with the emo. So that was a pretty solid win against arguably the best bait deck, besides the few other variations like Classic and all that. But we're going to go ahead and hop into a live game and just see if we can highlight it. I'm hoping this season I can get to around 7,000 trophies. That would be ideal. But maybe even top 1,000 in the world. But we're going to go ahead, hop into a live game here, and just see if we can get some dubs. So go ahead and donate some ears, and always make sure your deck's correct. And here we go. So we're going to be going up against Mario de Queno. So honestly, not the best starting hand, but luckily if they don't have a good counter for your drill right away, it will get a lot of damage. So I'm going to go ahead and just Princess this, and Princess is going to do a great job at cleaning all those up. E-Wiz is going to be kind of annoying in this game, but luckily our Spear Goblins hopefully will only let one shot. Perfect. So Executioner's walking down. I'm going to go ahead and Skeleton Surround, and probably just going to get 1 or 2 hits. I'm going to hopefully only get 1. There we go. And currently we're in the good damage lead, and he's going to have to use his Zap there, which is really good for us. So knowing that, I'm going to go ahead and set a Mighty Miner in the back, and he's going to go with Rock Balloon and Lumberjack. So I'm just going to go ahead and set a Rocket. No big deal. Should get no hits here. There we go. And just like that, we're back on the counter push. Sadly, Balloon does get some death damage. I am going to be expecting a Skeleton Army, so my ability didn't pop because of the E-Wiz. That's very unfortunate, but you can go ahead and go Princess here, and Only one shot. So we're still in the damage lead here. Got a princess going down. I'm hoping the princess will get 1 or 2 shots, but he's going to play a mini P.E.K.K.A. No big deal at all. Play this. Skeletons. He's going to zap. Oh, very unfortunate there. We'll go ahead and set up a mortar. He is now in the damage lead, but we're going to play spear goblins. Hopefully our mortar stays and gets 1 shot. Perfect. And an E-Wiz against him. I'm going to just have to use a Mighty Miner, sadly. Just so this E-Wiz doesn't take my tower because of the rage. But we're looking pretty good here. I could be expecting a Scar Me out of him. Maybe not. He's going to play his Executioner. There's a Scar Me. So Princess should do a pretty good job here. There's the balloon. I'm going to go and rocket this. Sadly missed the Executioner, but I think my Dark Goblin and Princess should let no hits on tower. And here we're going to go with our Goblin Drill Mortar push for the first time of the game. So hopefully our Mortar, he plays a mini P.E.K.K.A. Good plays by him. Maybe our Goblin Drill will take it out. And the Mortar is going to get a shot on tower and kill the E-Wiz. Let's go, guys. That was a huge play. He's going to go ahead and play an Executioner there. I'm going to play a Princess. And hopefully, I'm probably expecting a balloon here. Gonna have to rocket this again. I might have been able just to use the bomb and save my rocket. He's gonna freeze. No idea what he's doing. So we're just gonna go with our push here. And hopefully this mortar should maybe get a shot. Sadly the E-Wiz was played pretty well. But I think we'll get 1 shot on tower here, and that should be game if we get 1. Perfect. And just like that, pretty easy win. We're gonna hit him with the emotes, and that's a good game against Mario here. So yeah, I don't want to say that game was pretty easy, but I mean, I definitely made a few mistakes. We're missing the Executioner, and definitely was able to win pretty easily. So go ahead and look at this guy's profile. Yeah, not that good. Whatever. But we're going to keep going here and see if we can get a few more wins for you guys. So on to the next one. Up here against Last Hope. My starting hand here, once again we have the Goblin Drill. So I would recommend just always really playing the Goblin Drill first play if you have it. Just because it's very annoying to deal with if they don't have the right counters. I'm guessing this guy's got Mega Knight. I was not expecting that. I was thinking he was going to log, but that's fine. We'll just go ahead and play skeletons here. He's going to play bats. I'm going to have to use my ability here. He's going to zap. I'm going to have to play my Dark Goblin up high, and Mega Knight's definitely going to get some damage here, but no big deal. Now that we know what he's using, we're definitely going to have to save our Mighty Miner and Princess for the bats. But overall, maybe Princess will get a few shots. Sadly, Princess won't do too much here. But maybe I can get some good skellies against this Magic Archers. Sadly, no. But we got Princess walking down. Let's see what he has to use for this. He's going to use a Mega Knight. And I'm just going to go and play a Mortar here and a Mighty Miner. And then I'm just going to go and pop my abilities so it kills all the skeletons just like that. And one thing about the Mighty Miner, guys, is the Mighty Miner is arguably the best ability, I would say, just because it can kill minions and really just make everything just disappear. It's kind of like a giant skeleton bomb for 1 elixir, I would say. He's going to zap there. I have no idea what that zap was for. So I'm just going to go ahead and play Dark Goblin at the bridge and hopefully get some chip damage here. And just like that, we are now in the damage lead. So I personally don't really want to deal with this Magic Archer. So I'm going to play with my Mortar. And he's going to play a Goblin Drill. And against this Goblin Drill, I think I'm going to have to use my ability here. Just so I can kill those and get the Magic Archer dead. He's going to get a good poison. That's going to be pretty unfortunate. I'm going to play my Goblin Drill in the back like this. So hopefully he plays his Mega Knight on it. And sadly my Dark Goblin did not get as much damage as I was hoping. But we are in rocket range, so I'm thinking he's going to play Skeleton Barrel. I'm going to go and just rocket this, just so I don't take as much damage. And we're going to hopefully not take any damage from this Mighty Miner. Mighty Miner, come on. Princess is going to shoot. We do have Rocket. I'm hoping Poison doesn't take it. We're going to have to set up a drill here. And then Oh, and he has Zap. Wow. I definitely knew he had Zap. Should have rocketed a little earlier. That's unfortunate, but definitely made a little bit too many mistakes, especially with that Goblin Drill in the beginning. But that's okay, guys. We'll go ahead and get into another one and see if we can get another win. So here we're going against Faisal, and sadly we don't have our Goblin Drill in cycle, so I'm just going to go ahead and play Princess in the back. Maybe he'll log it. He's going to play a mini P.E.K.K.A. One big thing is I don't recommend rocketing in single elixir, just because it puts you in a huge elixir disadvantage. And you never know if they have like E-barbs waiting for you or anything, but just because I was able to take that out pretty well, I'm going to go ahead and play a Mortar. And I'm guessing this guy's got some sort of Balloon or Lava Hound deck, but I also could totally be wrong because I'm kind of at mid-ladder right now. And he's going to play a Night Witch. I think it's Golem, actually. So our Princess is going to shoot. That's good for us. And hopefully the Bomber doesn't... Bomber did splash on our tower. That's very unfortunate. And our Dark Goblin sadly does die. Got a mini P.E.K.K.A. coming down here. I think I'm just going to go and play Goblin Drill, just so I can kind of keep it at bay, and then I also want to keep it alive, so that should be no problem. There we go. Baby Dragon's coming down. Hopefully our Princess will turn around. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and play Spear Goblins here, just so I take minimal damage. And he's going to play a Bomber to kill my Princess. Smart play by him, just because he's got a Night Witch. And hopefully our Mortar gets a few shots on this Night Witch. One. Not bad. So I'm going to go and play Goblin Drill and Skellies in hopes that they will tank. Oh, perfect skeletons right there. Come on, kill the mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh, perfect. Let's go, guys. So that should be one tower. And good thing about going against Golem and single elixir is there is the Golem right there. So we're going to go ahead and play our Mortar. Make him waste some elixir. And he is not going to play anything into this Golem, so he's going to Lightning. That's perfectly fine by me, because once again, I have a Goblin Drill. 2 buildings is very good. And my Mighty Miner is also going to be able to take out his Golem pretty easily. We're going to send a rocket here, kill everything. Oh wow, that was a really good rocket on my end. Play another Mortar, and I personally don't think this guy can do much of anything, just because my rocket was able to wipe out all his pushes, and yeah, this is a pretty easy game. Golem is another deck that I would say is one of the best in the game, especially when paired with the Night Witch and the new recent Night Witch buff. Definitely made it a little bit more solid all around. But overall, pretty easy game. And sitting at about 13 minutes in this video so far, so I think I'm going to call it there. But let me know if you guys want to see me grind all the way to 7K. Maybe even top 1,000. Not too sure yet. I definitely need to get my Spear Goblins up before I can really push with this deck, because Spear Goblins are able to not one-tap Skeletons equal level. So you guys go ahead and have a good rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.